All right, YouTube, welcome to the OGs of the DMV. We are here to talk about Bradley Beal, the new multi-millionaire.
Panda.
5 years, $251 million. What?
Woo!
Huh?
Al, put that money away, Al. You paid him enough. Paid him enough, Al.
All right, everybody, we be back.
Glasses, champion of starter coats, valleys and gold ropes, polka dot shirts, backpacks, Nikes and Van Grags. MCM come again. The fact that I'm in the booth now. Hip hop alive and well throughout the underground. Remember to let us into your skin, and we'll begin to master rhyming.
Hey yo kid, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah. Hey yo kid, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah. Hey yo kid, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah.
All right.
I got $20.
$251 million.
200.
Bradley Beal.
Bradley
Now,
Beal,
it was
baby.
going to cost us. It was going to cost us some dough, and it definitely did. $251 million puts us $14 million at this current time over the cap. Cap really doesn't mean anything in basketball. This is a luxury. This is a luxury cap. That's all it is.
Yes, all it is.
So, 5 years. He is with the team. Now it's either put up or shut up, man. And we gotta put some team around this guy. Now I like what we got so far. You know, I like what we got. But fellas, 250 million.
Oof.
That's a lot of
That's
cash.
good money, baby. That's good money.
What do y'all think about that number? Was that too much, or is that what we expected? That's pretty much what we expected, right? It's a super max.
The super max. He got the super max. He's not quite a super max player, but
He is for us.
he's
wasn't
a
last
super max.
He wasn't last year. So here's what the biggest takeaway. Everybody now can rest, because you know that this is our man going forward until he's old and gray. The next time Bill will be out of a Wizards uniform, he would be hanging it up as retirement, hopefully with some victories and the chip. However, this is what we know. So now you have a foundation. Now you don't have to worry about that no more. Let's see what we can officially build around Bill. He didn't do too well last year. A lot of people say he's mediocre. Sure, people might say he's not worth $250 million. Yeah, you can name a whole bunch of other players who could say that they fit that bill. But you know what? That's what we're dealing with right now. And you know what we're dealing with right now. Therefore, we have no excuse of the other 4 players or whoever else we're going to put on the court around Bradley Beal. Because what you don't want him to do is sit his behind on the bench. You don't want him to get injured. You don't want any of that, because it's $250 million. He has to play ball. Hopefully, the same energy, the same drive, the same fever he will have, because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for you to have all of that. You know, most players are out there working to get that kind of money. Now that you're there, you either get one or two things are going to happen. It's just going to be mediocrity, or you're going to see a class act. You know, because a lot of the players who've always been those premier players, they're never going to see that money. Not that money. Now, they make most of their money outside of endorsements and things like that, whatever like that. But as far as the court, they're not going to see $250 million. Bradley Beal's in a funny spot right now, right? I don't see Bradley Beal doing any Coke commercials. I haven't seen him. You know, I haven't seen Bradley Beal Eastern Motors. Have y'all seen Eastern Motors for Bradley? Yeah. So it's interesting. So, and I say that to say, you know, what does that got to do with anything, Trey Z? Well, my thing is this. If he stays motivated and now knows that, hey, there's nothing else but for you to be a leader and get the chip. That is it. That's his goal. There's no more money involved. There's no more money for you, sir. It's about the chip, man. Get the chip. So hopefully that's what we'll see. We will see a different Bradley Beal, more dedicated to that, and that's going to be good for the Wizards, I think. And we got the unicorn. The unicorn came in, and he's there now. That Bradley Beal hasn't really officially played with like that, right? So we got the unicorn, and Deacon. Didn't we just get a couple new players as some of our other standalone, dare I say, bench players have now left us?
Yeah, we got a couple. I mean, Al, what you think about the 250 though?
Well, the 250, I believe, what they say reportedly in Bradley Beal's career, once he finished his contract, he would have made over $420 million just playing basketball.
Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God!
The brother, I love to see
the
brother make money, good money like that. The brother made good money. I have met Bradley Beal. He came to my job and met him. And he's a really good dude, really good young guy, positive young guy, has a family. You know what I'm saying? See, the appearances he lives his life the right way. I don't know if that's true or not, but the appearance he projects, he lives his life the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of the brother. He seems to be, a family guy type of guy, and he seems to be all about DC and St. Louis. He's from St. Louis, so he does a lot for DC and does a lot for St. Louis. Both areas need that help. So I'm hoping that he continues to work in both communities to improve it with some of that $400 million that he possibly has when he finishes his career. So saying all of that, we got to build a team around him. He's one of the focal pieces of the team. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to put pieces around him. He's our guy. We've already decided, the things that he does well, we got to highlight that. And the things that he doesn't do well, we got to put players that can shield him for that. So does that mean that we might have to get rid of some of our young assets to make it better? Maybe. Bradley is the guy now.
Bradley's the guy now.
It's not Hashimura. It's not Denny. It's not any of these other players. It's Bradley, okay? So we got to do things what's best for Bradley. You know what I'm saying? Because we paid him $250, so we got to do what's best for Bradley. That means that we had to move some more chess pieces. Kuzma.
He's on the block.
You know what I'm saying? We have to. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we got to move pieces to make Bradley shine. We got to be able to win some playoff games and try to get this chip because the brother's going to be here with us.
Well, the good thing about it is it gives us DC symmetry. And I'm talking about signing Bradley and signing Terry. These are our mainstays on football side and the basketball side.
Good call, Deacon.
So that kind of, and it's the same week, so it's all feeling so good right now. But just keeping it basketball, we have to say thank you to the little fella, Ish Smith, for coming in last year and giving us some spark. Give us a little game when he could,
He always does that. This is his third time here, right?
And he'll be back for his fourth time.
He'll be back.
Because what happened is we traded him again. We got rid of Little Ish and Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope was our number one 3-point shooter last year. I know everybody thinks that Kisper was, but he was a rookie 3-point shooter. But Caldwell Pope was our number one 3-point shooter. But we got in return a real point guard. Now, he isn't as tall as I expected us to try to find one. I think he's like 6'2", 6'3", or whatever. But that's us, you know what I'm saying? So we probably going to have to go out and get one more. They say that not Caldwell Pope, but which one you just said, Kuzma's on the shop.
Yeah, Kuzma.
We can get something for Kuzma, then they're gonna go that route. But as of right now, and what was it, Will Barton? That's the Baltimore boy.
Yeah, so Will Barton, the Baltimore kid that can shoot threes, good D player. Actually, is a pretty good assist guy. He out assists our whole team. Turnover guy, high assist, low turnover, and can shoot threes too. And both of these guys play with our coach. Our coach,
right, coming out of them, right?
He knows
what he plays.
He knows how they play. He already knows the system. They know his system already too. So really, our coach. This is our coach's pickup.
I know you're about to say, Deacon. I can see that.
Hey, he following the run.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. Carolina North.
Yep, Denver
East.
Hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, man. You gotta.
We need shooters. We've been needing shooters. We need shooters.
Yeah.
We need shooters. So
the good thing about that is, being that we need shooters, they say that Oladipo is interested in coming to Washington. They have mutual interest. That's where Kuzma comes in. So Oladipo showed he had a good showing last year in the playoffs, man. He showed up for Miami, but Miami isn't going to keep him. So he's out there.
Now, is he a free agent?
I think he is a free agent.
I like that.
Now, Oladipo had injury issues. He might be a nice guy coming off the bench, give you some scoring.
Yeah, well, we need depth. Yeah. We need depth. We got a lot of forwards, man. We're full of forwards.
That's true.
You guys love Denny. I mean, so
I like that.
We ain't trading him.
That was shade. That was shade right there, boy. That got us.
Hey, Israel.
Denny, yes.
We love Israel.
Denny, Denny is growing up. He's growing up on Washington, and Deacon has no patience. Denny came on the team. He was 12. Now he's finally 15 and can get on some rides. And so hopefully we can get him now to focus, and we can put him in some serious play. I don't mind somebody like a Denny. But we're not going to go through the roster. We definitely wanted to make sure that we give our kudos to the Wizards organization for locking down Bradley. That's a big thing, Bradley. About young man, Mr. Beal, if you can hear this, and if you ever watch it, hey man, we believe in you, man. But now it's time for 100% leadership, and you got to lead by example, man. And don't just wait for somebody to be next to you doing what you do. Show them how to do it. There's so many players out there who've done it. You can do it.
Davis needs you, man. I draft pick.
Rookie behind him. He got a rookie behind him.
The rookie behind him. Davis needs. Hey, Trey Z, I hate to tell you this, man, but somebody else on the team from the island of Japan is possibly on the trading block.
No, Hashimura. We're not getting rid of Hashimura.
Hashimura. He is a piece they're talking about moving to.
We would have to get a good piece to get rid of Hashimura, man.
I mean, he's a piece. They talk about he's a piece. They talking about too.
The way he developed last year,
I don't know who they were going.
The way he developed that 3-point shot, man. If he put both, come on, nah, you can't get rid of him. He's on the rise.
It goes back to what Deacon was saying about all of our DMV sports team. I think this is one of Deacon's codes. If we draft them, we do what we got to do to keep them. That's when he found out that Ovechkin was drafted. We got Allen and Terry now. We got Bradley came here, right? Bradley was
draft pick. Yeah, Bradley's a draft pick.
This is another one.
Hashimura.
That you gotta take some notice of this young man's caliber, man. What he did in the Olympics for a whole other country could do here, man.
Yeah.
Let's that I would be upset. Yeah, you're right, Al. I would be upset about that one.
Hey man, they're talking because he has 1 year left on his deal. He's a young guy, like you said. He was a puppy when we got him too, and he's developing every year. So other teams are looking at him and saying, "Hey, man, this guy."
But you know why they're looking at him, Big Al? Because they see he's on the rise, and he will be cheap next year when we go to the contracts. He's not going to be a max guy, you know what I mean? Because he was hurt 1 year, so he's just now developing his skills. He's on year 4. Listen, you keep that cat. You keep that cat for another 3 or 4 years and see what he got. See if he keeps getting better.
Right.
So we all comfortable with letting go Kuzma, the pink sweater guy?
Forever 21.
I would like to keep Kuzma, man. I would. I wouldn't mind staying pat where we are now. We have a good squad right now. Kuzma and them big guys played last year, got a little symmetry together where they playing together. You don't want to keep mixing up your team every year, man. Let's play a couple years.
Let's give Kuzma his flowers, man. The man, couple games, man, saved them. Last clutch. Captain Clutch now.
Well, the reason why they talk about Kuzma is because Kuzma's on his last year, his deal too, and he wants the bag. He's already said he wants the bag.
He's gonna want it.
So he's been in the league for a while. He wants the bag, and we already gave the bag.
Gave the bag away for
the
him
bag is gone.
and about 30 other dudes.
I mean, if that's Tommy Shepard's job. If you look forward and you see that you're not going to be able to afford him for what he wants, then you go ahead and trade him. You give it for somebody younger that doesn't have a big contract coming up.
Gangster Shepard gonna figure out a way to keep him.
Hey,
he gonna figure out a way to keep him. He gonna make a team. Not only we gonna keep him, but they gonna send us 2 guys.
Yeah,
and I bet you Gangster Shepard's gonna get your boy back again. He can be back. Ish is gonna be back again. Let's
hope not. Let's hope not, because if he comes back, that means that we're in trouble. He's looking for help. No, we're looking for help at that point. That means our cards didn't work out.
Hey man, sometimes you got players, man, who are just integral into being the
Whitcomb's still on the team, right? The Wolfman?
Yeah, the Wolfman's still on the team, yes.
He's our only guard, right?
Yeah, he's the only point guard left. Well, him and the new guys left.
Yeah.
So right now, the Wolfman is the backup point guard now.
Well, they said that they have no problem playing Beal at point guard too. So if they play Beal at point guard, that means you can get the rookie in.
I want Beal shooting, man. I like Beal playmaking and shooting.
No, me too. I rather he dribbles off his.
Bill has a turnover thing sometimes.
Yeah, he dribbles off his feet many times. Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's good. That's good, man. We got that straightened out. Now we can move forward and
yes, sir.
keep all of the fans from throwing up on themselves saying we should trade Bill. So, but before we go, I want to give Rod Strickland a big up.
Rod Strickland
found a job.
Head coach.
That's college,
Louisiana.
No, that's not Louisiana. It's that's New York.
Oh, okay. Rod Strickland. That's the guy that was eating the hot dog on the bench back with Will.
Hey, he was hungry.
And he could. Because he was the only body out there playing. Everybody else was just.
Rod had that handle, baby. Rod had that handle.
Strickland
Rod was killing it. Rod, if he wasn't drunk, he was killing it.
Hey man, I got a TikTok story about. I got a TikTok story about Rod too. All right, we can talk about that on TikTok.
That means we can't air it on YouTube.
Like and subscribe and share.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe and share. It really means a lot for us. They say if we get enough likes, then they'll share it. So this is what we want. We just fans, by fans, for fans. And if you're a Wizards fan, do us a solid. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so we can come back and give you this good news. And you too can hear from the OGs. Deacon.
Yes, sir.
250 mil. You think I could catch up with him and get a loan? Because I'm not trying to be funny, but my money is, and I put it in an account sometimes. I gotta change around and move it around to that account because it doesn't come out that way, and sometimes I gotta make it happen. So,
all right, we'll see.
I don't know. I got some phone calls. I'm trying to sell little phone cars, long distance phone cars. I'm trying to get a set on those.
I'm headed down to Chinatown, just hanging out, man.
Man.
Long Island University. That's where Rod Strickland will be if you want to catch up to him. Gentlemen, we'll see y'all next week.